On this episode of Deconstructed, we're going to be looking at some very intricate details in the triple jump. Whenever I watch athletes triple jumping, I look at a few things, but the most important piece is once they're already in position, once their form looks good, it's being active within their motions on the ground. And Dominic Rotolo had a season best last track meet of 12 meters 48 and looked good in position. Now, when you really break down the video, you can see that there are a lot of flaws still happening when it comes to overall speed, but more specifically, her recovery jump leg isn't being as aggressive as it should be. Now, going into the pit, the aggressive piece is there. However, coming out of the hop, transitioning into the step phase is the piece we're working on. So I set up the hurdles, and they are, I believe, 6 feet apart. And all we're working on right now is being stacked and in position. It's very important that the jump leg has to be front loaded. And what I mean by that is the leg being in front allows the body to respond in time to create the power. So I'm just having her do continuous single leg hops and getting that leg in front, the jump leg, the right leg, getting the heel out in front. What this does is it allows her to have time to respond to impact, load correctly, and then carry throughout her jump. As you can see here, she's now starting to have that right leg aggressively attack the ground, start to paw backwards, the heel makes contact, and it gets her speed moving in that forward direction. Once she understood that concept, now it's about how do we increase the bounding distance, the bounding speed, but also remain in position. So I put these hurdles at, I believe it's 4 feet, 6 feet, 8 feet, and 10 feet apart. It's a progression, so she has to maintain her position and posture while she understands how to increase her overall work. So as you can see, it's normal. She's going to have a few flaws getting used to the timing of it. But from there, you can see that she's getting in a lot better position. She's stacked in alignment, and she's really starting to move out through her jump. So we did this a few times until she got it. Once she understood it, we increased the distance. So now I believe it's 6 feet, 8 feet, 12 maybe, and 14. And she had a hard time adjusting to being able to maintain that speed. But as she went through, you can see that she's starting to really understand it. And this was one of her best jumps where she was able to completely progress throughout the whole jump. And when you see it in fast motion, you can see that she's moving. There's a lot less wasted motion, and she carries it through. The goal of having this progressive bounding is to allow the athlete to move but understand how to remain in position.